heavy-duty unit from AGTOS has been put into operation in the Eickhoff foundry in Bochum in order to retreat castings. The DHT 3535 continuous overhead shot blasting machine. Eickhoff produces cast pieces in one-off and serial production here at the site as a service. Abrasive blasting of large complex workpieces with deep cavities and undercuts is a particular challenge. Here, we see the cast products used in mechanical engineering, drive technology, pump production and mining engineering. The implementation was preceded by an intensive project phase in which there was close collaboration between the staff of Eickhoff and AGTOS. In addition to elaborating the concept, spatial requirements such as the height of the crane track and high noise levels had to be taken into account. The task of the AGTOS shot blasting machine is to free castings up to 20 tons in weight from sandy deposits. The maximum diameter as well as the height of the parts or hangers is 3,500 millimeters. Complicated castings, where for example cavities need to be processed, are reworked in a jet blasting room set up in parallel. It can be used for manual reblasting and cleaning or blowing. At the same time, the blasting of large workpieces that was left to external service providers in the past is now possible in the Eickhoff facility. Significantly shortened cycle times can be achieved with the new shot blasting machine, as many parts can be treated to the required quality in a single blasting cycle, without having to switch parts or blast them several times as was required previously. Different blasting programs that can be called up on the control system, such as for example for freeing from sandy deposits and finish blasting, facilitate this. To ensure a universal integrated operating sequence in this foundry, it was necessary to position the system so that loading or unloading on the incoming and outgoing sides was possible at the same time during the automatic blasting process. Many castings are still positioned with the fork stacker individually, but this is to be done by a crane track to be delivered in the next stage of expansion. Today, we have the opportunity to consult the Managing Director, Mr. Ralf Funke, about this investment. Mr. Funke, why have you chosen AGTOS as your supplier of blasting technology? At the end of the day, we met with a number of vendors and developed the same technical concept. Finally, the decisive factor was not actually the price, but ultimately the delivery date. On which design aspects of the new shot blasting machine did you place particular value? Firstly, the installation space of the blasting system was matched with our unloading station. The system must be capable of blasting the largest casting. Secondly, we have a post-blasting cabin that enables us to carry out a jet blasting process on the interior areas that cannot be reached in the machine cycle. Where exactly do you see the advantages of the new blasting machine compared with your old system? The old machine is already 25 years old and our castings have now become significantly larger. At the end, we were purchasing blasting capacity externally, which we no longer have to do today. Finally, would you opt for an AGTOS blasting machine again? Absolutely. The system as it is standing here now is exactly what we wanted considering its design and execution. Thank you, Mr. Funke. Let us consider the process in detail. The workpieces or hangers are attached manually to rotating hooks and are transported into the shot blasting machine by the single-track crane trolley. An integrated load measuring device for detecting the attached weights monitors the process. The trolley receives the start command from the operator via industrial wireless LAN and sequences it in the command chain of the program. The automatic system measures the travel distance and moves the crane trolley forward to the next reference point with millimeter accuracy. A laser scanner records the absolute positions from the respective barcode to prevent any offset distance. 3 trolleys travel on the closed circuit. The distance measuring system also prevents the attached workpieces from moving too close together. After moving into the blasting chamber, the machine door is closed and locked automatically. A light barrier would detect anyone entering the swivel zone and stop the doors. Five high-performance turbines, each with a drive power of 22 kilowatts, are arranged in an open C formation. The hanging workpieces are held here in 3 positions and are rotated in both directions during the preset blasting time by a suitably dimensioned driving chain. A dosing system is used to transport the abrasive from the storage hopper to the high-performance turbines. Using a frequency converter, the desired speed of revolutions can be specified with a set value per turbine level on the operating unit. This guarantees optimal processing of different workpieces. The blasting chamber is fabricated from manganese steel that's highly resistant to wear. The blasting chamber is protected with replaceable wearing plates made of manganese steel with a thickness of 10 mm in the effective range of the turbines. The resistance to wear of the material was also taken into account, especially for the load hooks. Burrs, dirt and abrasive are under the floor. The dust-laden air is extracted and cleaned with an on-site filtering facility. The abrasive keeps circulating and it's cleaned to allow continuous use. The metal sand mixture is separated into recycled abrasive and molding sand with the aid of 2 magnetic cylinders. The dust particles are removed into a cascade wind sifter with a lateral airstream. Upon completion of the blasting cycle, and when the turbines have come to a standstill, the machine door opens automatically and the workpiece moves out of the system free of dust. Workpieces with cavities are treated manually in the reblast room after the automatic process. The jet blasting cabin is well lit for this purpose and equipped with a highly effective dust extraction system. Thus, an operator can precisely blast and blow out critical geometries, for example, under excellent visible conditions. To stop dust escaping, the crane track slit is closed with pneumatic flaps during this time. Once again, we were able to show how perfectly our system is tailored to the needs of our customers. The shot blasting machine is a key component in the chain to a quality product here in the Eickhoff foundry.